been a great day for us today, for sure. A disappointing loss. First, got to give credit to Auburn. We knew they were going to be a very good football team. Big up front, big in the secondary. They play a lot of big football games, and we did not play well, and Auburn did. And you combine those things, we got frustrated as it went on and had some bad mistakes that cost us. It was just a bad, really bad first half that we definitely couldn't overcome. So, very disappointing. I want to also say, while I'm getting going, I want to thank our fans from Purdue. I thought we had a great turnout. We appreciate everyone coming down. We appreciate everyone sticking with us through the entire game. It doesn't happen a lot, and they gave us great support, not only in this game, but all year long. So we want to say thank you. We appreciate all your support, and we're looking forward to, after the new year, get back and trying to improve and get better. I think this game shows that as a team, we still have a long ways to go, a lot of areas to improve upon. But I am proud of the effort our guys have given us all year to find a way to get to this bowl game. We had some big wins against some good teams. We fought and battled as much as we could, and unfortunately we didn't go out the way we wanted. So that is disappointing. But you know what? Those are the games you got to learn from, and losing hurts. Losing like this hurts even more. But it'll make it tougher, and you got to figure out ways to improve and get better. So once we get back from the New Year's as a team, we'll definitely try to do that as much as we can. But we do thank everyone for coming out to this game and all of our support from our Purdue faithful.
We'll now take questions from the media.
Jeff, despite the result, do you derive some benefit from the extra practices and the bowl experience and everything else?
We had a great time. We're very appreciative of the Music City Bowl for having us. We wish we could have gave a better performance, but we didn't. It was a great experience for all of our guys with the city of Nashville, Opryland Hotel. They put on a great event here. It does mean a lot to make a great bowl. This is a great bowl, and the fact that we were able to get in it was tremendous. Obviously, we weren't good enough to win it, but we've made strides to get to this point. But 2 bowl games in a row is strides, but we still have a long ways to go. So we did have a great time this week. I think our guys had good bowl practices. I think we worked our young guys way more this year than we ever had, because we know we're going to have some young ones that have to step up next year, and hopefully those things help us improve.
Jeff, what does the outcome today do to shape how you view the offseason, how you view next season? What has to happen between today and then?
Well, when you lose bad, it's going to force you to refocus even more and figure out ways to get better. Behind closed doors, we know that where we're deficient in certain areas, and you try to mask it, disguise it, develop it, and all those things you can. But we've got to get better in a lot of areas, and you got to bring in young guys, you got to develop them, you got to get them on the field. It doesn't happen overnight. You're playing an Auburn football team that's played a lot of great football games. They were big, they were physical, they had some really good players, and we couldn't overcome that. But I do think we're making strides. I do think that we have a hard-working group of guys that want to improve when it matters to them. And as coaches, we got to do our part. We've got to study the off-season, find ways to get us to improve physically, then mentally, and then figure out ways to put our guys in the best position to succeed.
Coach, have you ever been a part of a game, either as a player or a coach, where it's snowballed that quickly?
Well, that one snowballed faster than most. I've been a part of a couple where it's been a bad outcome, but that one happened fast, and credit goes to them. They made their breaks, but every little thing went wrong. It seemed like it could, and we got behind the 8 ball early. So it was a bad day of football, and it was a disappointing day, but we'll learn from it.
Jeff, you said it doesn't happen overnight, but 2 bowl games in 2 years, some huge wins. As you look at the program from when you walked in day 1 to right now, do you think you're on the right course?
Well, I for sure think we're on the right course. I think that our guys have worked hard, and we found ways to win to a certain degree right away, and get those guys to believe that they can get it done. That's more than half the battle. But we still have to improve, and we still have to get better as a team. We still have to improve as coaches and figure out what we can do with the guys we have and how we can develop them and get them better, and how we can get young guys in there to push them and competition. But we got exposed in a lot of areas today that we may have masked for a little bit, and we've got to get better. But I do like the makeup of our team, and next year we're going to have to play a lot of young guys and get them ready through spring practice or the summer months when they get here and fall practice if they're an incoming freshman.
Jeff, can we get an update on Kenny Major and if the injury to McCann or any others were serious today?
We had some guys get injured today. Kenneth Major got injured last week in practice, wasn't able to go today. Cornell Jones missed a lot of practice. He was able to play some today. McCann has a knee. We'll see. I'm not real optimistic, unfortunately. Thieneman, I believe, broke both his fibula and tibia, so that's not good. And then I think we had one other that I can't remember right now.
What do you want the returning players to remember about today as they get into their off-season workouts?
Well, when you lose like this, it stings. So you know, you want it to sting because you don't want to like these type of games, but it happened, and it's sometimes going to happen. So you want our guys to remember that while we made strides, we still have a long ways to go. And while we are improving, the difference between winning and losing is very small. And when you get beat like that, you know what? The difference is even bigger. So we have a lot of areas to improve upon. I think that it'll help our coaches and myself especially refocus and, you know, hopefully drive us to find a way to get us better. And I know with our team, once the break's over and we'll get back, this one will sting for a while, but we'll have to eventually get over it and use it as motivation to get better.
Jeff, this was the last game of David's last career. Just what are you going to remember about him?
Very proud of David, as you guys know, terrific young man. He made great strides this year, played extremely well for us. Obviously today wasn't a good day for anybody, but he's battled, he's overcome adversity, he's overcome injuries. He got us to this bowl game by some outstanding play. He stepped in, provided sparks early on and won the job. He has a bright future in whatever he does, whether it's football or running the country or a business. He definitely is a great leader, and he's been great for this football team. So we're lucky to have him, very proud of him, and we wish him all the best in the future.
Jeff, what's the legacy of this whole senior class that obviously helped take this program from where it was before to where it is now?
This is a big senior class. Counting walk-ons, we're losing about 29 guys. They've been through a lot before we got here. I'm sure it didn't go the way they wanted. But they stuck with it and hung with it, and when we got here, they listened and worked their tail off to get better and bought into what we were trying to preach and gave us great effort. And because of that, we did just enough to get to 2 bowl games in 2 years at 6-6. Last year, obviously, it was a great finish for us, winning the bowl game. This year, played a very good team, which we knew they were going to be very good when we came in here, and we didn't do enough things to win, as you can tell. It was a bad day at the office, but we got here, and we've got to just learn from all these mistakes that happened today and push forward and get better for the future.